What's up, everybody? This is going to be my journey to GridLife and Global Time Attack, both events at NJMP. This summer, it is currently February 9th, 2022. This is going to be, I'm going to try and make it episodic, where we can have an episode every week, hopefully. I'm going to try and get as much stuff taken care of as I can with everything that goes on with me getting ready, getting the car ready, getting myself ready for an event like this. I've never been to an event this big. I've run mostly with Emra. I was the 2021 ST2 champion in the Northeast Time Attack series. It was the inaugural season for that. And we did pretty well. Out of 6 events, we won 4 and podiumed in the other 2. So not a bad season. When the car wants to work, the car works great. Sometimes, we have a little reliability issues that I think we've done a pretty good job of getting taken care of. As for the car, if you follow me on Instagram, you know pretty much what's going on with it. If you don't and you're new to this channel, which is going to be everybody, it's a 1998 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. It's a 2.3 liter stroker. It's got a Zonnerotor 6357S turbo on it, Archer Fabrications exhaust manifold on it. It's got +1mm valves. It's got HKS 272 cams, JM Fabrication sheet metal intake manifold, FIC 1150s, everything, like every aspect of this car has been touched in one way or the other. So from what I understand, looking at rules, I'll be running in track mod for GridLife, and I'll be running in limited at Global Time Attack. The off-season changes that we're doing to the car. The changes to the car so far have been going to a bigger wheel, going from a 17 by 8.5 to an 18 by 9.5, which will allow us to run a 275 tire under the car. I was previously running a 255, so it should be a pretty decent upgrade. There's some body modifications, obviously, if you can see in the back, to fit them. So pretty much done a blueprint of the suspension so far. Did bump steer in the front, bump steer in the back. The back has a lot of Volk Metalcraft suspension components. In the front, it's got Volk suspension lower control arms, Volk Metalcraft lower control arms. It's got FIBA UK upper control arms, front and rear. It also has Bobby's FIBA UK. It's also got his bump steer correction kit in the front. I unfortunately did all the bump steer measurements and everything before I started this, so I don't have any of that footage, but I can, depending on timing, I can figure out how to get that out there. Also going to be doing a couple other things. Car's going to be going out for a roll cage at the beginning of March. My buddy Anthony is going to take the car and put a 6-point in it, just to feel a little bit safer in the car. We've got a 9 Lives wing on it. It's got a custom by me wood splitter, like a lot of you guys out there have. Nothing wrong with it. It's heavy, but gets the job done. It's got the Professional Awesome V2 splitter rod supports and the quick release from Professional Awesome. This season was going to be a very fresh season with the car the way it is. I'm not going to be running as many Emra events as I did last year, just because I'm trying to focus on going to GridLife and going to Global Time Attack. That being said, my expectations for going to GridLife and going to Global Time Attack are not great. I'm not going to be very competitive in those 2 classes, track mod and limited, for GridLife and Global Time Attack accordingly. Those guys have serious machinery, serious seat time, but I'm excited to go and just experience the whole situation, see what it's all about. It's been a goal of mine for quite some time to do that. I went to a Redline Time Attack event at NJMP. Yeah, I think it had to be like 2011 maybe. And just looking at all the cars, there was a guy there with an Evo 3 and just everything about it. Like, I've always loved racing. Right, so a little bit of history about myself, I might as well. I've been into cars and racing since I can remember. There's never been a time where cars have not been a focus. Maybe my teenage years, skateboarding was a big focus, but cars were always there. So yeah, I'm not going to really do too much on the car today. I did some stuff earlier that I recorded for a different episode. So I can tell you that the next episode that we're going to do is going to be more in depth on the car, going over what the car's got, what I expect from the car, what I expect from myself, what we've done to the car over the past couple months being off track, and what you can expect from what you're going to see here. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. I'm terrible at this content stuff. I don't have all the fancy gear. I don't have somebody following me around with a camera that can just record what I'm doing. Again, going to be pretty much just me. So I'm sure there's going to be times where I'm not going to be able to put anything out. But I'm going to do my best to chronicle this whole adventure of the 2022 season. So thank you for sticking around. If you're curious about what's going to happen, you can click subscribe and the little bell thing to follow along, to get alerts for when we're going to be putting out episodes. And we're going to try and make a go of it. The 2022 season is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of good people that we race with. Like I said, the GridLife and Global Time Attack events are going to be pretty much just learning experiences. I don't expect to be, top 3, top 5, maybe top 10. I guess it all depends on how many cars are in the class. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So thank you all for joining along. All right.